All right, let's jump right in. We are talking about your personal brand, what it actually means as we head into 2026, and why it's probably the single most important career asset you can build. And just to be clear, this isn't about vanity. This is about strategy, survival, and serious success.
And if you're thinking, this is just a nice to have, I want you to look at this number, 75%. So what's that all about?
That's right. 3 out of every 4 hiring managers are Googling you. They're on your LinkedIn, they're looking at your whole digital footprint before they even think about giving you an interview. So the message here is crystal clear. A messy, or even worse, a non-existent online brand isn't just a small disadvantage anymore. It is an absolute deal breaker. And that leads us straight into the new rules of work, because the game has fundamentally changed. Your career, your reputation, your next big opportunity, it's not being built inside office walls anymore. It's being forged online for the world to see.
So why is this happening right now?
Well, there are a few huge shifts going on. First, with remote work, if you're not visible online, you're just invisible. It's that simple. Second, as AI starts to handle routine tasks, your unique expertise, your specific point of view, that becomes your true competitive edge. You also now have access to a global audience, which is amazing. But in that noisy world, trust becomes the new currency. People want to work with people they know, like, and trust. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Forget that 2-page PDF you update once a year. Today, your collection of articles, your LinkedIn posts, the smart comments you leave, the projects you showcase, that is your real resume. It's alive, it's dynamic, and it's constantly proving your value. Okay, so are you feeling the pressure a little bit? Don't. Seriously, don't. Because here's the good news. There's a blueprint for this. There's a clear strategy you can follow to build a brand that not only helps you stand out, but actually pulls the right opportunities toward you. First things first, let's make sure we're on the same page. Personal branding in 2026 is pure strategy. It's about consciously deciding what you want to be known for, and then carefully crafting the story around your expertise, your core values, and what makes your perspective unique.
Now, a strong brand isn't just one thing. It's actually a combination of key elements all working together. You can think of them like the foundational pillars of a building. Let's walk through the most important ones.
It all starts right here, with clear positioning. Look, you cannot be everything to everyone. The goal is to own a very specific niche. So when somebody needs, say, the AI ethics expert, your name is the first one, the only one that pops into their head. Next up, your values. This is your why. What is it that really drives you? People don't just connect with your skills, they connect with your purpose. When you share what you stand for, you stop being a commodity and you start building a true community. Your voice is all about how you show up. Are you the funny one? The super data-driven analyst? A master storyteller? This isn't about faking a persona. It's about turning up the volume on who you really are. It's the reason people choose to follow you and not just the topic you talk about. And finally, we have content. This is the engine of your brand. It is the proof that you actually know your stuff. And we're not talking about random hot takes here. We're talking about valuable, original insights, practical frameworks, and real-world case studies that actually help people. So how do you put all of these pieces together? Here is the exact roadmap. 1. Define your niche. 2. Google yourself and do a full audit of your digital footprint. 3. Build a home base that you own, like a personal website. 4. Pick just 2 or 3 social channels to focus on. 5. Create and share valuable content, consistently. And 6. Network with intention. It's simple, but it is so powerful.
Okay, now for the part that changes everything. Everything we just talked about, that whole blueprint, is about to get a massive supercharge. Let's talk about your AI-powered advantage, the thing that takes you from a slow, manual grind to exponential scale.
I mean, this slide really says it all. The old way of building a brand was slow. It was manual, your reach was pretty limited. But now, with AI as your co-pilot, it becomes fast, it becomes automated, and you can reach a global audience almost overnight. It is a total game changer. And here's exactly how it works. AI can brainstorm dozens of content ideas for you and even write the first drafts. It can automate your social media scheduling and tell you what your audience actually loves. It can monitor the web for mentions of your name and even turn your articles into engaging videos. Basically, it handles the grunt work so you can focus on being you.
But of course, with new tools come new challenges.
The next big thing you need to know about is called Answer Engine Optimization, or AEO. Think about it. When someone asks an AI assistant, hey, who are the top experts in supply chain logistics, your name needs to be in that answer. That means the high-quality content you create needs to be what these AI models are learning from. Your future visibility depends on it.
So what's the end game in all this? What does a powerful AI-accelerated personal brand actually get you? Let's talk about the future you can command when you turn all of this influence into real-world opportunity.
First, let's just talk about the direct financial payoff. As a recognized expert, you can move into high-value consulting. You can land paid speaking gigs that range from a couple thousand to tens of thousands of dollars. And you can create scalable income through things like online courses.
But honestly, it is about so much more than money. A strong brand means high-level job offers start coming to you. It helps you lock in strategic partnerships. It's your safety net in a world where skills can become commoditized overnight. But most importantly, it gives you options. It gives you the freedom to choose what's next for you.
And this is the bottom line. It all comes down to this. In a world that is changing faster than ever, your job can change, your company can change, even your skills can change. But your reputation, your network, your brand, that is the one asset that is truly yours. And it's the most defensible thing you have.
So I'll leave you with this one question to really think about. As we move towards 2026, with all of these incredible tools and all these new rules, who will you intentionally decide to become? What will you be known for? The choice, now more than ever, is yours.